Hello yogis, welcome to your upper body vinyasa. We're going to begin seated in any way that feels comfortable. Close your eyes or soften your gaze and bring awareness to the breath, simply observing the natural rhythm or beginning to extend the exhales. Inhale for 4, exhale for 8, letting the body soften. Make your way to tabletop, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Flow into cat-cow. As you inhale, the chest lifts, tilting the pelvis. As you exhale, round the spine, chin towards chest. Begin bending side to side, left shoulder toward left hip, then switch directions. Now, add big torso circles. Move intuitively. Close your eyes and just feel the rhythm of your body. Reverse direction. Sit back to your heels. Reach one arm overhead and stretch the side body, flowing gently from side to side. Interlace the fingers behind the back with elbows bent. Inhale to open the chest. Exhale, straighten the arms and fold forward, forehead towards the mat as the arms float up. Dynamically rise and fold a few times. Release the hands, shake it out. Extend the right arm forward, thumb pointed up. Circle the shoulder, letting the thumb lead the movement. Reclasp behind the back, opposite pinky on top this time. Inhale, broaden the chest. Exhale, straighten the arms and flow forward into a fold. Then return upright. Continue at your own pace. Release again by bending the elbows. Extend the left arm forward, thumb up, and circle the shoulder. Return to tabletop. Walk the hands slightly forward and lift the hips up into downward facing dog. Pedal the feet, press firmly through the palms, turn the elbows slightly inward, and draw the chest back towards the thighs, lifting the tailbone high. Step, hop, or walk to the top of the mat. Forward fold with soft knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold once again. Slowly roll up to standing. Bend the knees, lift the arms overhead, squeeze the glutes and find a gentle back bend from the upper spine. Fold forward. Halfway lift, step back to plank, lower the knees first, then belly to the mat. Palms by the shoulders, lift into baby cobra, drawing the shoulder blades together, hold. Push back into down dog. Hands and feet press away from each other. Find your breath. Step, hop, or walk forward again. Move through 3 rounds of dynamic halfway lift and fold with bent knees. Lift, fold, connecting it with your breath. Rise to standing. Gentle back bend, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. 3 dynamic halfway lifts. Inhale to rise, exhale, forward fold. Step back to plank, lower through chaturanga, half push-up. Slide forward into up dog, flipping the tops of the feet. Shoulder blades squeeze together, gaze forward. Roll over over the toes, down dog. Spread the fingers wide, hands gripping the mat lightly, knuckles soft to protect the wrists. Step forward 3 rounds, halfway lift to fold. Inhale, rise. Gentle back bend. Exhale, fold. 3 more halfway lifts. Flow through plank, chaturanga, your choice of back bend. Lift forward and out of the low back. And return to down dog. Begin spinal waves. From down dog, ripple forward into plank, then bend the knees and circle the hips back into down dog. Move at your own rhythm. Close your eyes and really notice how this feels in your body. Switch direction, first bending the knees and elbows slightly as you glide forward into plank. Then arch the spine like in cat pose and roll the hips up and back into down dog. We're creating space in the vertebrae here. Settle into down dog now with heel pulses. Lifting and lowering the heels, melting the chest towards the thighs. Find plank, lower all the way down, arms wide in line with the shoulders, fingertips on the mat. Lift into a wide arm back bend, letting the upper spine do the work. Press the tops of the feet down into the mat. And lower down. Half bow. Left hand grabs the right ankle or foot. Press the foot into the hand into the foot equally, and lift. Find your drishti. Release, moving back to down dog. Low lunge, left foot steps in between the hands, back knee down. Lift the arms overhead or fingers clasped behind the back. Be sure that your hips are squared to the top of the mat by pushing the right hip forward slightly. Plant the hands, flow to plank and lower down. Wide arm cobra once again. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Activate the glutes to protect the low back. And we'll do half bow on the other side. Right hand to left foot. Equal pressure between both as you lift upwards, using the left hand on the mat for support. Release to down dog. Low lunge, right foot forward, clasp fingers, opposite pinky on top, or simply keep the arms overhead as you allow the hips to soften forward. Move to plank and lower. Wide arm cobra. As you lift, your gaze travels upwards. Your body follows the direction of your gaze, both on the mat and off. We'll transition to locust pose, arms clasped or by your side. Lift the chest and feet, try keeping the toes touching, and feel the strength of the back body, the erector spinae muscles working. Release, resting a cheek on the mat. Let's do that again, switching the clasp or arm position. And lift, toes touch, hold steady. You're focused, grounded, capable. Rest once again, opposite cheek on the mat. On your next inhale, press up to down dog briefly. Low lunge, left foot forward, drop the back knee, find a back bend of your choice. Plank pose, lower down, wide arm cobra. Begin bending one knee at a time, alternating by bringing each foot towards the head. Lower and prepare for full bow. Grab both ankles or feet with both hands. Lift the chest. Kick the feet upwards, breathe deeply to rise higher. Your entire body is active here. Strong. You are so strong. And rest. Move to down dog. Inhale into low lunge, right foot forward. Back bend as you like. Think of your hips pressing forward and up at an angle, as if there were two strings pulling them in that direction. And we'll lower back into our wide arm cobra. This time, bend both knees, reaching the crown of the head towards the toes. Deep inhale as you bend. Contract the core. Feel your inner strength. Okay, release and prepare for bow pose again. Lift up even higher this time, finding that inner power, letting it grow. You got this. Hold that gaze. Find your drishti. And rest. Amazing work. We'll transition to melting heart pose. First, finding tabletop. Walk the hands forward. Let the chest melt. Elbows gently rotating inward, forehead down. Deep breath in. And breathe out with an audible sigh. Letting go of anything that's been heavy on your shoulders, both literally and metaphorically. Thread the needle. Left arm slides under the right, resting on the side of the shoulder and the temple on the mat. Option to extend the right leg out to the side and lift the right arm overhead for even more of a twist. Unwind and begin to switch sides. Try to take the same variation you did on the other side to balance out your body. We'll get into our neutral spine. Returning to tabletop. Cat pose, rounding the spine fully, so arching the back up. For a little bit of a counter pose. Okay, neutral spine. We're going to slide into puppy pose. So move the hands a couple inches forward. Slide the chin forward so it's ahead of your fingertips. Then lower your chest and your chin to the mat. Be mindful of your neck here. And to get out of this pose, either shift forward onto the thighs or slide the legs back. And we'll lift into tabletop again. We're going to repeat this once more. So moving the hands forward, shifting the chest so that your chin is in front of your fingertips, then lower down onto the chest and chin. And then slide the legs back, rest with forehead down. Downward facing dog. Low lunge, left foot forward. Lift the back heel using just the strength of your hamstrings. Now, see if you can grab the foot with both hands, sinking the hips forward, pressing the foot into the hands. Activate the back leg to release slowly and with control. Then swing the front leg, the left one, back and up into tiger pose. Grabbing the foot with the left hand and kicking up. And keeping the leg lifted, planting the left hand and grabbing the foot with the right hand, so we're alternating sides. Return to tabletop, option to flow through vinyasa, chaturanga, up dog, and back to down dog. Or we'll simply meet in downward facing dog. Low lunge, right foot forward. Lower the back knee, arms overhead, using solely the strength of your back leg. Bend the knee and begin to lift the heel up. Then grab the back foot with both hands. Release, swing the front leg back into tiger pose. Right hand grabs the foot first. Lift as high as you can. And we'll exchange sides. Left arm reaches for the foot. Try to balance out the force with your supporting leg and the hand on the mat. Release and take a vinyasa if desired. We'll meet in child's pose. So if you're in down dog, lower the knees wide, sit the hips back on the heels, rest the head on the mat, completely let go and turn inwards here. This is a grounding pose. Just notice how your body feels after all of that work. Counter poses are extremely important in backbends to neutralize the spine. So rabbit pose is next. Place the crown of your head on the mat and lift the hips up. So we're getting a decompression in the spine here. Return to child's pose. And then tabletop and downward facing dog. Left foot steps forward into high lunge or crescent lunge, hands at heart. First, twist towards the left, rotating the ribs around the spine. And then lower your torso at an angle and hook your elbow on the outside of the knee. Prayer twist. Couple options here. You can open your arms wide or even find a bind, which is quite an intense rotation of the shoulders. Release and open the chest to the right side of the room for warrior two. Reverse your warrior and straighten the front leg, flowing into triangle pose, tilting the pelvis, hinging forward, and then lowering the hand to shin, block, or the floor. Right arm reaches towards the sky. Bend the front knee into side angle, optional bind. If you're in a bind, try to turn that right shoulder up and back, opening the chest to the sky. Let go of the bind, square the hips down, back to crescent lunge. We'll float into warrior three, lifting the back leg, balancing on the left foot. It's active, it's strong, it's supporting you. Half moon, left hand grounds, stack the hips, lift the right arm to the sky. Your gaze can be down at the mat or to the side of the room. And then square the hips down. Swing the back leg forward and up as you lift the chest into standing. And then hug the knee into your chest. From here, we're going to transition to dancer's pose. Grabbing the inside of the ankle or foot and lifting the heart. Option for full dancer, your elbow will begin pointing downward, externally rotating the shoulder, and then grabbing on to the foot. The palm will be facing up. Then rotate and lift your elbow skyward as the leg rises. And try to grab the foot with both hands. You can use a yoga strap here to help you out. Release carefully by turning the elbow back down and return to mountain pose. From here, step the left foot back, crescent lunge. And repeat twist and prayer variations to the right, either hooking elbow, opening the arms, or finding a bind, mimicking whatever you did on the other side. Unravel and open into Warrior Two. Breathe in to reverse your warrior. And breathe out to go deeper. Straighten the front leg. And then we'll move into triangle pose, reaching as far as you can forward and then down. Left arm to the sky. Side angle pose, optional bind. Release, square the hips down. Warrior Three. Plant the right arm, half moon. Square the hips down, standing split. We'll swing the left knee forward and up into standing and find our transition into dancer's pose. Mindfully let go. Mountain pose, Tadasana. And we'll let our spine relax for a bit in a forward fold with bent knees. Let go of tension in the neck. Then begin to lower the hips down onto the heels and find a seat. Half Lord of the Fishes pose. Bring your right heel near your left hip, and then your left foot outside of the right knee. Twist left, hooking the elbow, or simply hugging the thigh. A deeper variation would be to find a bind by hooking the right arm under the left thigh, the left arm behind your back, and clasping fingers. Untangle your legs to switch sides. Take the same variation for balance. We're gonna consciously lower onto our back. Next up is shoulder stand. Use your core to lift the hips, hands supporting the low back, legs reach skyward. Plow pose, lowering one foot to the mat or block at a time. This is a wonderful decompression of the vertebrae, creating so much space in the back, allowing blood flow to return, spinal fluid to flow. Option for ear pressure pose. Knees lower beside the ears. You can support your low back or grab onto your feet. Make sure that your neck stays straight here. Don't turn side to side. Slowly roll down to happy baby. And then knees to chest. You can rock side to side, giving your back a little massage. Knees fall to the left, gaze right, shoulders grounded. Lift the knees over to the right, gaze left. Reconnecting with your breath. Close your eyes, pratyahara, turn the attention inwards. Following sensations, thoughts, images with awareness and letting them pass. Neutral spine, and extend the legs for final resting pose, Shavasana. Feel free to take a body scan here from the top of your head all the way to the tips of your toes. Breathing deeply and relaxing each muscle of your body. Your body is heavy, grounded. Take this time to appreciate what you have done for yourself. Much deserved rest. Slowly wake the body with gentle movements. Hug the knees. Rock up and down the spine to seated. Namaste, yogis. My name's Sonia, and I encourage you to subscribe for weekly classes and follow me on Instagram and TikTok for daily yoga, fitness, and meditation. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.